start of the 2023 season has been one to remember for NMU women's soccer. The Cats played the first ever college soccer game on Mackinac Island less than a month ago against Northwood, and they got to explore the island as a team by bike, horse, or foot around one of the most popular tourist destinations in the Midwest.
So today we're just kind of going to walk around and hang out and chill and explore the island and then go to dinner.
Mackinac Island, Turtle Park. It's going to be an interesting hike. I've broken a sweat. We're about less than 5 minutes in. Is this what you expected when they told you you're coming to Mackinac Island?
Absolutely. Wildcats are always ready to make a journey to just play a soccer game. The girls are excited, we're excited, and just to be able to play the first collegiate game on Mackinac Island, we're pumped.
On to the action, though. It was Cats and Timberwolves, the kickoff at 5 o'clock. The game itself was a tie, with Northern showing promise offensively, but it seemed like the opposing post had a ball magnet hidden somewhere inside. That left us with a final of 1-1 for the inaugural match. Fast forward to Thursday, and Northern kicked off their regular season on their home field against Minnesota Duluth. Molly Pastorius was the GLIAC Freshman of the Year in 2022, and she left no doubt in this year's season opener with not one, not two, but 3 goals in a hat-trick performance to lead NMU in a 4-3 win over the Bulldogs in what was an overall gritty contest. That brings us to Saturday with St. Cloud State in town for Game 2, and it was all Wildcats early in this one. A corner kick in the 15th minute set up Hannah Costamo to net her first of the day and give the Wildcats the lead, but there was more to come from this talented Northern attack. Less than 2 minutes later, Brenna Musser gets it to Stephanie Trujillo, and the junior from California does the rest. Cats now up 2-0 in the first half and still piling on the pressure. That score would remain well into the second half with some quality looks for Northern in the meantime. They'd finally get one to go in the 60th minute, once again off the foot of Castamo. That would bring us to a final score of 3-0 following an impressive all-around performance from a team that's depth can carry them a long way this season.
It's a real convincing win, especially when you realize we didn't have Brooke or Justina, you know what I mean? And so when you are able to be that deep, it requires a competitive training each and every time. So there's nobody that can take a day off, and every time you get a minute, you got to maximize that minute to the best of your ability. And today we saw that. We saw some people really take advantage of the minutes that they got. Thursday was a real gut check. You know, it was an opportunity to self-reflect and to kind of decide, you know, how much we wanted today, because we knew that today was going to be a tough battle and we needed to respond and manage the game much better than we did on Thursday.
The Cats' next challenge, going on the road to play at Lewis University this Friday, followed by a contest at Illinois Springfield 2 days later.
We're headed down for a really tough road trip, and it's going to be 90, 95 degrees, and there's no doubt about the opponents are going to make us earn every single thing that we do. And so I think with this group, though, you have a lot of returners, you have a really good leadership, you have a really good role players that have been through that with us, and so we're looking to them to hopefully rely on that communication and get our players to engage in what it's really going to be like headed down south.
Fresh off a berth to the NCAA tournament, this squad is going to be a lot of fun to watch down the stretch. For the NMU Wildcats, I'm Kobe Manzo.